All right, so the first rule of formulating is you have to taste it before it has any flavoring, so that you can appreciate how good it tastes when it has flavoring. Actually not bad. Wow. Woo! Great, solid 12-mile run. Overall, first round felt good. I don't really have a scale to go off of because I didn't know what to expect, but thinking of all the other things that I've taken for what I'm trying to create, I like it. I like it so far. We're gonna tweak some things, play some things, see what I can add or not. We're gonna get into all that in a second. That's the title of the video, so enjoy the intro. All right, just got back from church, so we are grubbing real quick. We got some sardines with kimchi and a little bit of coconut aminos with some lime. It's a Filipino thing. I was in the Philippines, so that's what we got. And then we have these 100% carnivore beef steak nuggets, steak fingers. If you don't know how to make these, go to my Instagram. Link will be in the comments, and you can learn how to make it. So we're gonna grub on this, and then I will talk to y'all about the steps to making a product as a practitioner. All right, guys, so here I am with this powder, measuring out the next 4 servings of it. So kind of wanted to go over this on this video. What are the 3 things that I look for when I'm formulating a product? Okay, so the first one, and this is crucial, that I do the research. It's really important to know what I'm putting in the product. I do not white label. I don't just go, oh, these people said this worked, let's go for it. Never. I'm always wanting to do research to figure out what is actually going to work for what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to achieve. It's super important, especially if I'm going to say this is a practitioner-backed supplement company. It's important that I know what I'm putting in my product and why I'm putting it in my product, which kind of leads me actually to the second point. The second thing we have to do is make sure that everything is clinically dosed. Right, meaning like, for example, if I decide to put like L-citrulline in something, right, I need to make sure I'm doing 3 to 6 grams on the higher end, honestly, especially if it's something that I'm trying to get a cardiovascular effect from, or a vascular effect, blood flow, pump, things like that. I'm gonna want on the higher end of that, and I'm gonna want to know these things. So because that way I'm not just putting things on the label just to. Properly dosed supplements are super important in the industry. It's really sorely lacking. So it's really, really important that we make sure that everything is clinically dosed, properly dosed, and actually yields the effect that we want. The third thing is to make sure that it's as natural as possible. Now, there are some chemicals, especially like if you're gonna make, say, like a sleep aid or a pre-workout, you're gonna be working with things like substrates, like citrulline and GABA and things like that. They're not going to be necessarily just the whole food. They might be something that you can find in whole foods. That's okay, right? We're working with supplements here. We're trying to optimize, so we're doing concentrations of different things. But you do want to make sure that you're not adding unnecessary chemicals, sweeteners, artificial flavorings, or colorings. You're keeping things as natural as possible, and you're only adding things to get the proper effect as naturally as possible. So those are the 3 big things I look for. And I gotta say, I'm very excited about this, guys. The Reds were exciting. And I'm very proud of the Reds. We actually just made another order because they've been doing so good. But this is going to be a game changer. Let me tell you. Guys, it's the next morning. I forgot. Tip number 4 when it comes to formulations. This is important. This is a really important one. You have to test it again and again and again. Just because I find the good clinical dosages doesn't mean I'm going to like the way it does what it needs to do for what I'm trying to make it do. So we're testing again today. We tweaked the formulation just a little bit. I do like it overall, but it was really hard. There's a lot, again, you can't just test something once and then go, I like this, right? Even if it does make you feel good, because you don't know, like it might have been that morning, could have been the weather, could have been another factor. You don't know. You need to take it in multiple situations and multiple factors without changing too much, because, so like for example, right, like if I take something, because I run fasted, right? So if I take it, before my run, I don't want to eat before, because if I run better or worse, it could have been the food, not it. I don't know, because I usually don't eat before I run. Same thing with training. I always eat before I train. So like today, and I always run before my legs. So like today, we're going to do legs first, because I want to see what it does for what I'm trying to get it to do around my leg workout without running impacting that. Also, But I also need to do it after running and then take it to see if I can get through my workout with the same results, et cetera, et cetera. I'm trying to talk without giving too much away here. All of that matters. All that testing matters. Until I have all the green checks on all that, I'm not even going to, and that could happen this week. It could happen next week. It could happen 3 months from now. But I'm not going to put a green light on it until that is done and I'm happy with it in all angles. All right, guys, just got back from the grocery store. All of this is for the next video. So you're going to have to subscribe and like the video so you can be notified when the next video comes out. But until then, appreciate y'all. I really hope y'all enjoy this. I'm excited for the next product being unveiled by Performance Gains. It's gonna be good stuff. So I'll see you in the next one.